That really clears the sinuses. Hey, Slim, what you reading? How to Hypnotize Yourself. Guess it worked. Watch out. Old Scratch plays for high stakes. 500 Zorkmids against eternal damnation. What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save. Cha-ching! 500 Zorkmids. Can you hear it? Thousands of voices lamenting some hideous fate. Or maybe it's just me. Let's dematerialize, shall we? $500 Zorkmids. Let's just stuff those in a handy little sack, shall we? Look, an ice cream bar. Hey, look, there's a special treat inside. Well, what do you know? Another scroll. No! I hate it when that happens. That's Yannick's locker. That rat ant was my roommate here for 3 terms, before he became the pastor of disaster up in the above ground. He would have failed out first term if it weren't for me.
Kindle.
Look at this! Cheat notes! Crib sheets! He may run the Empire, but he's not quite Mensa material. Just where were you keeping that?
Permasuck from Frobos Electric. We don't make things that suck. We make things that suck permanently.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected.
Let's find a safe home for this stuff, okay? These rocks are about to pop in a very big way, and I don't want to be next to them when they do.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage
There you go.
detected.
Crisis
this
averted.
candy will self-destruct in 45 seconds.
Look! This is my locker! That's my stuff! My books and my papers and my... Oh, I guess I should have washed those gym shorts. My student ID. Fortunately, I cast the Turn Embarrassing Photo Invisible spell on it. My lantern sense is tingling, warning me of danger. Oh, and your sword's glowing too.
Ah, get away from me, Bridge, you cretin! Look at me, damn ya! I'm the six-armed invisible bridge guy! Nobody messes with the six-armed invisible bridge guy!
Hey, Graham.
Fat lot of good, that'll do ya! How do you think I got to be the six-armed invisible bridge guy in the first place? Somebody already beat you to it, me friend. Ah!
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion. Oops, wrong kind of dungeon master. I like your style. Splendid job. The spell checker. You used to have to wait in line for hours to use this thing. I guess we can cut to the front of the line now.
Spell named Otabil is soggy. Drying spell. Drawing is complete.
The Obadil spell looks good as new.
spell named Biebert is not yet imbued. Imbuing spell. Imbuing is complete.
The Biebert spell gives the appearance of inclement weather. I use it for family reunions.
A letter opener! What strange device is this?
This place doesn't look safe. Well, that's just great. How are we going to get up there? That looks like... Yep, it's moss of Marilon. There doesn't seem to be very much of it, though. Beautiful. That's plenty. That's moss of Marilon. It grows mostly in sewer pipes and toilet bowls. Strangely enough, it makes for great eating.
That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant? No? All right.
It's a snapdragon. This thing needs to take a chill pill. There. Hush. Let those photosynthetic neuroses just ooze on out of you. This just doesn't seem fair. Effective maybe, but terribly unfair. You know why they call it a snapdragon? Because it'll chomp on anything that gets within tongue's distance, which is just one reason why we should get rid of this thing ASAP. Look, it's fall. The Zimdor spell triplicates quantities of intoxicating libations. The Froboz's Magic Alcoholic Beverage Company had it regulated, so it can't be nustoed into your spellbook.
Hey, baby. This is the Dungeon Master's home security system. You ain't getting in here, so don't even try.
I have a great home security system, but he's got some bad habits. Harry, it's me. Come on, Harry, let me in.
Oh, yeah? Well, you got any ID? Me?
Do I look like I got any ID?
You look like a lamb. I don't care if you're the Dungeon Master himself. You're still not getting in here.
Now, what kind of self-respecting alarm system would let you do that?
Nothing like a good stogie. Sorry, baby. Can't come in here.
Mead Light? What kind of a drink is that? It'd take at least twice what you've got there to do anything. Not that the wizards of this universe use or condone the use of alcohol or any mind-altering substance in any way, shape, or form. Now you're talking. 36 gloops of Mead Light would be sot the heartiest of the hearty.
Want some rye? Course you do.
Oh, poor Harry. He starts with just one drink. One drink, he says. What can one teensy little drink do? And then another. And then another. And before you know it, my house is sloshed on the front lawn.
There. He'll sleep it off. Shall we? Perfecto. Now that's why people say plants are a man's best friend, or whatever they say. I don't know any people. Looks like a torn piece of scroll. What do you think? My voicemail! A message! Yes! Somebody remembered me! Oh, 100 years ago.
Hello, this is Shona from... Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing. We're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, Flatheadia fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a quilpie's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilyn. You don't really expect someone to go scraping for moss, do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
She has no idea what she's missing. Actually, neither do I. What's she talking about?
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Frobozz Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both Obedience Monthly and Conformer Reports today, you can qualify for...
Isn't that the fellow who used to do those Encyclopedia Frobozzica commercials?
Right. Hello. Yes. This is Snapple of the Guild of Bakers. That's Snapple, yes, 2 F's. I've relocated and I live in the throat, actually, of the great watch dragon of the coconut. One word, watch dragon. And there isn't normally a phone in my flat, except that my flatmate appears to have swallowed some sort of ship. Well, there's no accounting for digestive processes, but it appears to have once been a ship, and that's all we get out here, mostly ships and the like. But that's neither here nor there.
These are all 100 years old. Any poor fellow living in a dragon has probably been digested by now.
Right. Sorry, it's me again, Snapple.
The days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot. It slices, it dices. Yes, folks, it's a combination mixer and houseplant all rolled into one. I call it the Chia Processor. This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion. Cocoa, hot and rich and murky, like a fresh compost pile. Ah, quell-bees. They'd sooner saw their wings off than let anyone get at their honey. Very delicate olfactory senses, though I doubt that's helpful to you in any way. Hungus lard! Sweet Yorick, is that stuff ripe? It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the stench. They're not gonna like that. Pull the lard out first or you'll curdle all the honey. Pull the lard out first or you'll curdle all the honey. My room. Oh, the nights I spent in this room. Warm, cozy, secure. Alone. Bored. Miserable. Waiting for hour after sluggish hour to tick by. I guess I don't miss this place all that much. How'd that get there? It's a time tunnel. Oh, wow, talk about deja vu. The last time I got a whiff of this stuff, I was working on a new spell. It had to do with time tunnels. It's too dangerous to jump through them normally, but that's right. It let you send spirit essences through time. When they come out on the other end, they're back in their bodies. It's called Yastard. The cup's the best part, isn't it? Ah, my secret mirror room, where I brought lusty nymphs for trysts. I mean, where I would have brought them if I had known any. That window leads out to my bed of trampoline plants. It's sort of an organic fire escape. Looks like a torn piece of scroll. This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction. Looks like a torn piece of scroll. You've got both pieces of the spell, but you can't nusto it when it's all ripped up like that. You gotta run it through a spell checker.
The walking castle. He sure has grown. I'm glad I started keeping him outside. Wow, I've never gone inside him before. This is pretty gross.
Narwhal. Chester.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a... I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're likely to come out pureed on the other side.
Yes, dude.
With all due respect, I'm afraid that my hyperneurotic tendencies sort of mandate a strict adherence to state and federal law. Hey, that's the White House, isn't it? Ooh, wow! Before it was condemned. Oh.
Don't touch me. I don't need whatever you are, dragging me around with your clammy paws or claws or what kind of thing are you, anyways?
I am the great dragon of the Empire. Beware the flames of my wrath.
Ah, throw it out your tail.
Where are you taking me? What will we be doing? Does it involve extreme darkness, explicit danger, or untamed underground animal life?
Oh, jeez. I really hope not. Oops, I almost forgot.